Hello everyone, so this video is going to be a bit different. I've been on YouTube for 5 years, but I've never really told any of you my life story. A lot of things have happened behind the scenes that I've never talked about on here, because I joined YouTube because I wanted a fresh start. But today I'm going to go against that and talk about my life and some things that have happened recently and in the past. I've been getting some questions from people that I've met recently and people that know me from YouTube about whether or not I have a mom or a parent other than my dad. And the answer to that question is yes. My dad has been in a lot of my videos. He went with me to Ignite. But I wasn't just raised by him. I was also raised by my mom. My parents got divorced 10 years ago when I was 8. My parents had joint legal and physical custody of my brother and I, and it was a sort of parallel parenting type of situation. Growing up, my parents went to court every few months. And overall, it was just a bad situation that never seemed to get better. If you've been subscribed to my channel for a while, you'll probably know that I'm pretty close to my dad, and I've always been really close with him, but I was never close to my mom growing up. She was often critical of me, and nothing I ever did was good enough for her. I was a bit of a screw-up as a kid. I wasn't the best at school. I was terrible at sports, and I was opinionated even back then, but I never did anything that extreme. I've never been arrested. I haven't even gotten a detention at school before. I guess one example that relates to YouTube is that one day in 2014, I came home from school, opened up my laptop and started watching a YouTube video, but then I paused it and went to the bathroom, and I guess my mom or her husband saw the video on my computer screen, and when I came back from my dad's house, there's a note on the counter saying that we had a new Wi-Fi network called SkyDog, and for those of you who don't know, SkyDog is a type of router that can be used to block certain websites or types of websites. So from then on, all social media and video sites like YouTube and Netflix were blocked on the Wi-Fi network. And in addition, my mom would take my phone and my laptop even when I was a legal adult. But despite that, I uploaded videos every Sunday starting in January of 2015 because this is something that's really important to me and that I really enjoy. So as you can tell, my mom was really supportive of my YouTube channel or me being on social media, but she also wasn't very supportive of my other interests and other things that I've done that I'm proud of. For example, when I was in 6th grade, I got an award at a school Mallon United Nations conference, which is still, to this day, the only award that I've ever won. At first, she seemed kind of proud of me. We went out to dinner to celebrate me getting the award, but she spent pretty much the entire dinner talking about how I needed to try harder in Spanish, which was one of my worst subjects at the time. Then of course there's my campaign. For those of you who don't know, I ran for county supervisor earlier this year, and I'm still, to my knowledge, the youngest person to ever run for public office in the state of California, and that is something that I'm incredibly proud of. I honestly thought that my mom would be proud of me. I mean, who wouldn't be proud of their child for running for public office at the age of 18? But she wasn't. She got mad at me for not asking her permission to be interviewed by local newspapers and TV stations, even though I was 18 at the time. So many amazing things happened over the course of my campaign, but I had to tone down my excitement when I was around her. I was finally happy and successful and doing things that I was truly proud of, but I still didn't have her support. A few days before the election, I told her that I was going to go to my dad's house the night before the election so that I could vote right when the polls opened at 7 a.m. She said that I couldn't go, and that was pretty much the final straw for me. So the night before the election, I put my camera and my laptop into my backpack, and I put some of my clothes and other things I thought that I would need into this canvas bag that I had. And I got on a train and went to my dad's house. While I was on the train, my mom called me and told me that if I didn't come back, there would be serious consequences, to which I replied, I'm a legal adult and I'm making my own decision. I haven't spoken to my mom since then. I moved on with my life. I started working at Magna School. I started college a few months later. I've honestly never been this happy and content in my entire life, but unfortunately until today, I still had her last name. On my original birth certificate, my name is Monica. My mom's last name, Mallon. It wouldn't be that big of a deal if my mom had a common name, but she doesn't. She has a 10-letter long South Indian last name. Whenever I got asked for ID or people found out what my legal name was, they would ask a lot of questions. People were curious. They wanted to know where the name was from, what language it was in, and other questions like that. I was able to get my name changed to Monica Mallon on my high school diploma and read at graduation. My name has always been just Monica Mallon on the roll sheets at SJSU, but in California you can't get your name changed on your ID, school records, and other official documents without a legal name change. So about 2 months ago, I went to the Santa Clara County Court and filed for a name change. I then published it in a local newspaper and waited. It was a fairly long and expensive process. It cost me almost $700 for court fees, publication, and getting all of my documents updated. But I'm so happy to finally legally be Monica Mallon. I changed it for both symbolic and practical reasons, and I'm very happy with my decision. People will probably comment on this video saying that I need to go to therapy or mediation or give my mom a second chance. I've done all of those things and none of them worked. Sometimes you just have to move on with your life. So to any of you watching this, please take care of yourselves. You deserve to feel safe and supported. Don't be afraid to get yourself out of a bad situation. You deserve to be happy. So I think that's everything that I have to say for now. If you have any respectful questions, feel free to leave them in the comments below and I'll try to answer as many of them as I can. So I hope you all have an amazing rest of your day. I love you all so much. Thank you for your support and I will see you all very soon with a new video. Goodbye.